Well, my daddy left me back when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to moan me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. No, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he wouldn't name me Sue. They must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, or some boy would laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easier for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. Fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars. Search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man and give me that awful name. Now it's Gatlinburg in mid-July and I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a drink at an old saloon on a street of mud. There at a table dealing stud sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. That didn't rhyme right. I guess I got somewhere along the way. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture my mother had. I knew that scar in his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold. And I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? You're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eye, and he went down with my surprise. He come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair out across his teeth, and we cracked through the wall and into the street, just kicking and biting the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule, bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss and went for his gun, but I pulled mine first. Stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. And he said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. It's that name that helped to make you strong. He said, "Now, you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right. Kill me now, I won't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye. Because I'm the son of a gun that named you Sue." What could I do? I got all choked up, threw down my gun, called him my pa, he called me a son. Came away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, every time I fight and every time I win. And if I ever have a son of my own, I might like to name him Loretta or Lucinda or Janine. Hell, any old thing. Gender's just a construct. The year is 2024. We're beyond all this stuff. And we have an expansive view of identity that is open to and welcoming to a very diverse and eclectic school of gender exploration.
I think I agree with that, buddy.